The effect that it would have on camps is absolutely devastating. What we're finding is that most of the summer camps in the United States use this program. It's an incredible international exchange program. It not only brings a wonderful diversity to camps, but it also allows camps to really staff their camps. These are often jobs that they simply can't find American workers for. But now it's been, a very wonderful tradition that camps have a lot of international staffs working with children. And so what we're finding, we've put out economic impact studies about it and surveys, and obviously just talking to camps on a daily basis about it, it would actually devastate and potentially close hundreds of camps in this country. And when those camps close, it has a direct impact on the economy of where those camps are located.
Absolutely.
It is a ripple effect that could just be really a tragedy, and we're talking about a very small portion of visas.
Of the J-1 visa program.
It is a summer work travel
cultural
exchange portion of a J-1 visa program that's enormous, and our portion is very, very small.
And the Trump administration has suggested that the reason it might be under review is because there are abuses.
That's correct. And those abuses have never been in the summer camp industry, but they have been in other parts of that visa program. For example, which was a national news story, something happened at Hershey Park a number of years ago where a group of international students came over and they were really treated very poorly. So that's one reason that it was under review. And I suppose, although I cannot personally read the mind of what's happening in the White House, that they're obviously looking at every immigration program in this country and reviewing it, which they have every right to do, but we just feel strongly as an industry that we're a very small piece of the pie. It's very specific, it's a few months. And then what's incredible too is oftentimes these international students come over, they work at camp, they have this wonderful experience, and then they travel, they put more money back into the economy, then they go home. And to have such a small piece of the pie devastate an industry is just
tell me something you don't know about that program, or that you would like to know more about that program that perhaps camp owners and directors could do. They can certainly determine the financial impact on their own camps, but is there something they can do, lobby Washington or create a new kind of visa program or something that we don't talk about regularly?
Yeah, I think what camp owners and directors could be doing more of right now is certainly contacting their local legislation and officials. I think that if people really understood what kind of impact this would have, that this would be a non-issue. Because for most of the districts that these camps are in, the camp is providing a huge amount of the economy, from tourism to what happens on visiting day when all the parents come up, to the money that's spent in these very often very small and poor towns in many cases. I think that if local officials really understood the impact that a closing of a major summer camp would have, that it would actually devastate that local economy.
And maybe even bring in the community, hotel owners and amusement parks and so on, into the fold of advocating or lobbying for keeping the J-1 visa, certainly for camp counselors.
Absolutely.